So it's gonna be in my hand right now. So watch, I'm gonna open it like this. Simple, one button. This is the button. So in my hand, I have the ULANZI MT080 auto opening tripod. So I had a bit of a problem. I wanted to get video light on people at events and weddings and dancing, etc. But I couldn't properly get it. So what did I do? I put a light on a stick and put it over people. But you might be asking, why is this so bad? Now the problem is that you cannot easily put this thing down. It's basically like a hammer. I would call it Thor's hammer because, you know, you get light from it and all that. Quite powerful light, actually. Essentially, it would be great to light people. You can put it up above people. You can put it below. You can do whatever you want with it. But the issue is that to put it down, you literally had to bend down, and it was painful. It was annoying, and especially with the rig, sometimes it was not even possible. So I decided I had to find a workaround for this to make it a little bit easier. And because I found something that actually solved a bit of this problem. So essentially, even though I could use a light stand to raise it above people and have it, the problem is the legs are always going to be extended. Or if I want to have the legs closed, it would be hard to make it open after, because you have to, you know, open the latches and unscrew things and do all these different steps. It would not be practical at all. By that time, the entire moment would go and I would just be pissed off and angry, and I'm pretty sure everyone else would be too. So I know I've been, you know, kind of foreshadowing this up till now, but I found a solution that basically makes it very easy for everyone. So in my hand, I have the ULANZI MT080 auto opening tripod. So when I saw this, I immediately thought about this situation exactly, because when I saw this, I immediately thought of this problem exactly. So first off, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the box and just a few things in it, and then I'm going to actually get to the features. So first up, you're going to get a pretty decently sized box. It's white. It has the picture of the tripod on the front. So it's just typical ULANZI, you know, logo there, color blocking or colors, you know, the logo, etc. We have all the basic information. There's really nothing on it in terms of like showing what it does exactly. It kind of just has the words there. You kind of just have to interpret it. So I'll get to show you that in a second. Now, one thing I want to also say is the reason I'm making this video is because when I was doing research for this tripod exactly, I didn't really find that many. There's either ones that are kind of old, or they're from another whole country, or there's people talking in different language entirely, which is not completely hard to understand, but it is not ideal in certain places as well. So I figured I'd bridge the gap a little bit. Now, next up, you just have a small little carrying bag. It's similar to one of those string carrying bags, you know, similar texture and everything. Let's see if you can just hear it. So yeah, this bag is not going to be something super high quality, but it definitely does the job. And realistically, you're not going to use it that much anyway, but it's a nice to have, and it keeps everything from getting scratched and all weird. So now I know I've kept you waiting a bit, so let's actually break this tripod down. Now this obviously is more metal. So yeah, this tripod is mostly metal, it feels like. So I don't know if you can hear the sound. I'll just try to get some sound bites for you. I don't know if you can hear that. I was just tapping it, just so you get an idea. But yeah, so that's what it sounds like. We got the ULANZI logo here. Now, since we're already here, we're going to start with this. We have nice little holes on the bottom here. It's next to the logo, next to where it has the text. And essentially, these are so if you're outside or you have somewhere where you can latch it down or tie it down, it makes it a lot easier. You don't have any hooks that come with it, but, you know, you can find these pretty easily and, you know, pretty inexpensively too, I think. So yeah, this is good in terms of like if you want to use it outside, you have the option as well. So it's a nice addition to have there. Now on the top, we have this head up here. It's going to be made of plastic, so I wouldn't really put anything super heavy on it. Or, you know, if you're putting a rig, just be very, very careful. I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest, but, or at least you have a head that it comes with. But I'd say more like action cameras, point and shoot. If you're doing something with a heavy lens like the 7200 or something, use the, you know, the small little foot it gives you and just have it mounted as usual. But I still would be very careful with it. You can still mount a mirrorless camera. I've seen videos where they do that, but again, it's just something you got to be aware of. And as you extend it higher, obviously you have potential for it to fall down and, you know, break and things. So keep that in mind. But yeah, just to get an idea, that's what I would recommend mounting on it, just to make your life a little bit easier, a little bit safer. Just be aware. Now, this up here is, as far as I know, pretty standard screw mount. There's no like plate or anything, so basically you have to screw it in whichever way you think, or you'd have to get like a, you know, Falcam F38 or something like that and put on top. But yeah, it's still fairly good. You have it built in. So we have our basic movements here. So I'll just quickly turn this. So this one obviously makes it, you know, go up and down. Then we have this one right here. Now you can easily move it. It's a very smooth turning. Actually, sorry, that was not good. But yeah, so you can use this a bit. It's very smooth. But again, I'm doing this with one hand just to show you all because I have the mic in the other hand. But yeah, so you can turn it. It's pretty smooth and good for those panning shots. But I wouldn't really, I'd still use a traditional tripod or like a video head to get the smoothest stuff, the most easy stuff. But it's doable in certain scenarios. Now, just like any movie, I gotta show you like the climactic part, like the stuff that you've been waiting for. So this is the bottom part over here. Now, it's gonna be a little bit weird for you to see, but if you can kind of get an idea, it's pretty flush with it. But let me see if I can grab it. Yeah, a little bit different, but okay, so right here, where my hand is that's where it opens. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put the mic down so you can get an idea of what it looks like. You know, just easily. And yeah, I'll see if I can put footage on screen so you can get an idea compared to me. But honestly, it's gonna be the same thing. So I'll just show you now. It's gonna be in my hand right now. So watch, I'm gonna open it like this. Simple, one button. This is the button right here. So as you saw, that little triangle in the middle basically allows it to open right away. So yeah, we have that. It opens in one single button click, or you know, if you smash it on the ground. So yeah, if you put it on the ground and you hit it on the ground, it opens right away. So just for more context, now you understand why I bought this, because putting this down and having it closed as a vertical like light stand or like a selfie stick kind of thing, it's fine. And then when you want to put it down, you put it on the ground with the auto opening feature, and it's immediately another like light stand tripod combination. So you know, it works really, really well for that scenario. And as long as you're not putting a stupidly heavy light on it, you should be able to put most things on it and not have to worry about it. I would not put a massive softbox on it though, just because, you know, it's gonna be pretty top heavy, but to each their own, right? Now I'm gonna show you the other feature, but just by you know, putting the mic down again, because I have to do this with both hands. I can do the one hand, but not as ideal. So I'm gonna show you with that. So what we have here, you turn it to open it. So this is how it looks when it's open. So standard. This is not gonna have any extension right now. Now you twist it and you open. So we have the first level here. And then you could do it again, you have another level. And then I'm pretty sure there actually is one more. So yeah, as you can see now, this is gonna be how it looks fully extended. So yeah, we have this top part right here, and then that's the head part, and then we're going down. I'm just gonna doing it this way because I'd have to get off from the frame to do this. But yeah, you can get an idea. It's quite large, like it's literally touching almost my roof now, and I'm sitting down. But yeah, it is decently tall, and you just have to twist to actually open it and twist to lock it as well. Make sure to do that because otherwise it's gonna come slamming down. And as far as I know, there's no major springs in there to dampen it when it comes down, so it will come crashing down. But yeah, you know, it's still very good for the scenario that I have it for. So yeah, that being said, this is the ULANZI MT080 auto open tripod in a nutshell. I figured it's something awesome to add to my collection of stuff that I use at weddings and things. And like I said, I'll put some footage on screen throughout the video to show you exactly why this was kind of like an issue that I needed to solve, because it just was bothering me so much. Yeah, so this is an awesome piece to add if you're doing something similar to me. If not, then it might just be something cool to have as a travel tripod as well. But yeah, essentially that is it. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video and got some value. If you want to see another cool one, be sure to look at this one over here, or check out the channel right over here. Also, if you want to hit me up on social media, it'll be somewhere on screen now, or in the description or comments, wherever I put it. So be sure to check that out and hit me up if you have any ideas. Hope to see you next video. Peace.